James Hong, you have an incredible resume of films and television. In particular, I'm a big fan of The West Wing. You played the Chinese ambassador, so you were in a lot of episodes.
Which one was that? Ambassador? I played a lot of ambassadors.
Yeah, the Chinese ambassador on West Wing. Oh, yeah.
It was a very difficult show to do because they wanted every word exactly as written, and that's tough. You know, if you miss something, they take it over.
Oh, man.
I guess they were in love exactly with what they wrote.
Blade Runner, boys and girls. One of the great films. Yeah. What was it like working with Ridley Scott?
Well, let me show you. You might not be able to see it too well, but there's an emblem of a Chinese character written on his face, and that was Ridley Scott's idea to do some kind of a Chinese character on the cheek there. I mean, the whole costume is really fantastic. He took such details in creating everything, as you can see. And it was all Ridley's ideas, the coat, the jacket, the beard, everything. He thought of, he must have been sleepless and just thinking of all those ideas.
And then when you get into this get-up and the makeup and everything, does that aid you as an actor to really get into the character?
Definitely, yeah. Once you get into the costume, you can't help but being in character, you know.
And so when you're doing that, you're in this costume, you're shooting for hours and hours. Do you ever get tired, or do you just like?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because this costume probably weighs about 75 pounds, just like Big Trouble in Little China. It's so heavy, and you're so tired after 10 hours of work. It's tough. There's no doubt.
So that was an elaborate costume too. And I was going to ask about Big Trouble in Little China. Of your films, would you say that those are not only are the two that you're most well known for, but were they the most fun to work on, most rewarding creatively?
Definitely was. And mainly because everybody put 110% of efforts, you know, and for the artistry of Big Trouble. And they just love doing it.
Nice. So what are you working on these days?
The Kung Fu Panda #3.
Nice.
Some other video games, of course, always doing those. Diablo 3 and more extensions, and et cetera, et cetera. You know.
Now, I hear there's going to be another Blade Runner. Are you going to be involved in that?
No, I don't think there will be a sequel. They keep talking about it, you know. But I'm more interested in, like, possibly coming back and working with my fellow friend here. Come on in. This is Tony Nunez. He has an academy down at Lodi. And what do you do in that academy?
Talk about your academy.
You know, it's Tony's MMA and Kickboxing Academy. One of our main programs is called Women Kicking It. We basically empower women, teach women self-defense, you know, both physical self-defense and even mental self-defense, how to avoid an attack, what to do, an attempt of rape. You know, so we really train and educate the ladies so they can prepare themselves for every day. Every day.
Is that why they're dressed like this?
Absolutely. Some of our beautiful ladies came out to, you know, support the booth, of course, and then the rest of them came to do a little demonstration because we're extremely close with Mr. Hong, and he's very generous to have us here.
Nice, nice.
We're his bodyguards.
Yeah, they should. I think he can defend himself, though.
Well,
do you do martial arts still?
Well,
to stay in shape?
Women love to beat up on me, and I love women.
Why would you say such a thing?
Who would want to beat up on you?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's mental. You just
mental abuse.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Right?
it's just like you think you're being beaten up by them, you know, but
Just mental abuse.
But you kind of wish they would beat up on you.
What were some of the early gigs that you did? I mean, I remember you from way back in the 70s.
Oh yeah, I
on
started
TV.
out with Groucho Marx and went into Clark Gable. About the third movie was with Bill Holden, and
You worked with everybody.
everybody, I think so, in the 60 years. This is the 60th year.
Wow.
It's been
What was your very first film that you?
it's called Soldier of Fortune with Clark Gable.
With Clark Gable, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
right. And second film was
How do you stay in such great shape? Is it through martial arts? Do you do martial arts? Look at this guy. And we saw him. He is slick. Yeah.
Look at him.
Right on. Still got the moves, ladies and gentlemen. The mighty James Hong. Where can people go to find out more about what you're up to?
go to jameshongfilms.com or jameshong.com, and my Facebook, of course,
Nice.
my page. So you're all welcome to, tune in on what I'm doing. I love doing movies, as you can see, and I love to see women kicking it. they're always kicking them anyway, you know, kicking about this. They never let the men rest. But that's the way it goes, you know, that's life. So I'll be back. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. James Hong, ladies and gentlemen.
When I grow up, I want to be just like James Hong. He's all right.